Immaculada Negros Mega Wide Blue Hawks earlier. Now, in just a while, makikita naman nga natin itong Biñan Tatacjel Aureliano Lady Chiefs battling it with the Quezon Tangerines at 6 o'clock p.m. Now again, we have one more game left today. Kaya naman kung wala kayo ngayon dito sa Alonte Sports Arena, be sure to catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusop.com. Your game, your community, join now. Powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. Special thanks to our media partners Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Up next, we have Biñan versus Quezon. This is the 2025 Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association.
The volleyball action continues here in the MPVA, and we got a battle of the heavyweights in one corner. It is Heart Villaflores and the Biñan Arellano Lady Chiefs. Can they deliver that knockout performance tonight? Or will the Quezon Tangerines and the reigning defending champions, backs against the wall, prove themselves in this tournament and force a deciding game number 3? It is our match at hand, do or die semifinals. Game number 2, Biñan taking on the defending champs, Quezon. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. I am Nico Aaron, your anchorman for today, and what a matchup we have. Siyempre, kasama ko pa rin Rafa Lipat, and of course at courtside Diana Igual. Rafa brother, another exciting game we have, and ang dami nating abangan dito.
Yes, ang dami nating kailangan abangan for this second matchup for our semifinals game 2 today. So makikita natin dito yung ating playoff bracket for this part of the tournament. And again, this is a rematch of the finals last year. So kanina earlier, Dasmariñas City winning versus the Negros squad, 3-1. And ito, Biñan leading the series 1-0 against Quezon na gustong bumawi for this second game. So makikita natin dito kung sino ang mananalo. Is this an extension or will this be another finals appearance for Biñan?
Okay, let's talk about game number 1 first. What a game that was there, Rafa. Quezon and Biñan going back and forth, pero Biñan ang nanaig doon.
Yes, Biñan really showed their heart and grit. Kahit ang daming beses na nagkaroon ng deadlock between the two squads, even forcing a fifth and deciding set between them and Quezon Tangerines. But again, Biñan Tatacjel prove that they have the will to win. Winning 3-2 against Quezon. Mas marami silang blocks with 9. Attacks were even, 58 for both squads. More aces for Quezon with 13, but more errors than for Biñan. Pero this was a highly contested match. Sobrang naging dikit ang laban between these two squads. Pero bilog ang bola. We'll never know who wins this game number 2.
And for Biñan, what a big game that was for them. Ang naging leader nila doon is Laika Tudlasan, number 7. They're one of their main leaders. Siya ang nag-step up para sa Biñan para makuha ang game number 1.
Yes, Laika Tudlasan in that first semifinals game versus Quezon had 17 big points, very consistent alongside her squad, averaging 14 points per match during the preliminary round. She had 16 attack points and 1 ace versus Quezon during that very intense first game.
At syempre, Rafa, alam natin, meron silang Tudlasan, meron silang Villaflores, but they also have Crisanta Servidad, number 18, one of the stellar standouts and big performers doon sa game number 1 nila.
Yes, also a big performance by Chris Servidad during that semifinals game 1. She had 13 points off 12 attacks and 1 ace. Everything just clicked for Arellano, Biñan Tatacjel, also for Quezon. Pero ultimately, they prevailed that first game.
All right, now, Rafa, let's go to the team on the other side. On the other corner, the reigning defending champions, the Quezon Tangerines, backs against the wall, but they have Samantha Nolasco in that game number 1. She performed well, but they'll need more from her tonight if they want to bounce back and force game 3.
Yes, definitely. They need more of Sam Nolasco. During that first game, she had 16 points of 13 attacks and 3 blocks. Very good numbers here by Sam Nolasco. And we need more of that kung gusto nilang ma-extend itong semifinals natin against Arellano Biñan Tatakja.
At syempre, makakasama rin ni Samantha Nolasco, Clydel Catarig, number 16, isa rin sa mga bright spots para dito sa Quezon.
Clydel Catarig would had 15 big points of 14 attacks and 1 ace. So it all depends kung paano paiikutan ng ating setters for both squads itong laro natin for the Game 2 of semifinals.
A lot of stories to be told tonight and a lot of questions to be answered. Pero makibalita din tayo, Rafa, sa ating courtside reporter, si Diana Igual. Hi, Diana.
Nico and Rafa. Biñan is riding high after taking game number 1 of the semis against a powerhouse team in Quezon. According to team captain Alona Kakigla, hindi nga daw nila ma-explain yung pakiramdam because that win is their biggest one so far. And to make that even more special, not just for the team but for Alona specifically, coming from, or naikwento nga niya sa akin na from her first year to now being a fourth year dito nga sa Arellano, this is the very first time she's beaten this team, and she did that with her as team captain. Now in just a few minutes, we'll see if they can carry that momentum and turn it into a much bigger win. Nico and Rafa?
Thank you so much, Diana Igual. So yun nga, Rafa, aabangan natin dito. Can they get another big win and book their ticket on the finals, or makakabawi kaya ang defending champs natin dito? Kaya, mga kaliga, you could also watch all the action live here at the venue, or you could catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusupi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. That is powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. And special thanks to our media partners, Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Kaya naman, mga kaliga, sit back, relax, get your popcorn. It's playoff time. Quezon and Biñan when we return dito sa Manny Pacquiao's MPVA.
Gabi po sa ating lahat, sa ating pag-iilaw ngayong 2025, muli nating sisindihan ang diwa ng pagkakaisa at pag-asa. Patuloy ang pamalahang lungsod ng Biñan sa pagsisikap na gawing mas maunlad, mas ligtas, at mas kaayang-ayang tahanan ang Biñan. Totoo po, may mga lugar pa rin tayong binabaha. May mga kababayang pang nahihirapan at may mga puna pa rin dumarating. Pero ngayong gabi, habang pinapailaw natin ang lungsod, pinapaalala natin, hindi natin nakakalimutan ang ating mga hamon at ginagawa natin ang lahat upang malagpasan ang mga ito. Kahit may unos, pipiliin pa rin natin magliwanag, hindi lang para sa iilan, kundi para sa mas nakararami. Naway ang liwanag ng Pasko ay magdala ng paghilom, pag-unawa at panibagong lakas para sa bawat pamilyang Biñanense.
Ang liwanag at ligayang nanginginig, ang mga puso'y gising, nag-aalab, ang pag-ibig
Thank you!
ng
Merry
daigdig.
Christmas!
Kasaysayan ang tinang taong bayan
SK! 4, 3, 2, 1!
at nabibigaya. Ang Pasko na may dalang ngiti, ang liwanag at ligayang nagniningning, ang mga puso'y gising, nag-aalab, ang pag-ibig na taimtim. O hinubog ng kasaysayan, ang tinig ng taong bayan na ngayon nagmamahalan at nagbibigaya. Ang ilaw ng Biñan.
Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay po ang ating mahal na lungsod ng Biñan. Merry Christmas po sa ating lahat.
Hi, I'm Shikano Jesus from Quezon, Tangerines. Christmas wish list ko para sa sarili ko. Siguro, mabigyan ko ng bakasyon yung pamilya ko this Christmas talaga. Kasi yun yung bonding namin mostly, which is family time talaga. Siguro yung papa ko. Gusto ko siya igala, ganun. Kasi nasa ano lang siya, sa bahay lang siya madalas. So parang gusto ko siya igala sa ibang bansa or sa mga ibang places na dito niya napupunta. Tapos kung ako naman yung makakatanggap, hindi naman ako nag-expect ng kahit ano. Pero kung ano ibigay sa akin, grateful naman ako kung ano man yun. Ang wishlist ko sa mga teammates ko, mapatuloy namin yung mga naiwan na achievements ng mga seniors namin. Hello po, I'm Shikana Liases and advance Happy New Year and Merry Christmas po.
Hi, I'm Myrtle Escanlar from the Dasmariñas Monarchs. Christmas wish list for me, dahil po dito sa Manila, we spend a lot of time here. Siguro para sa akin would be to spend a lot of time at home. We only go home twice every year. I'm from Negros Occidental po. So that's not a lot of time. Minsan po, cut short pa po yan. Kaya for this Christmas siguro na we get to go home to our families and makompleto po kami. Siguro my wish for everybody is na eventually, all of it will come together and will be perfect. Beach vacation, if I could afford, I would give Coach Reg beach vacations because she's the type to go on adventures. There's something in the beach, something outdoor adventure because he loves and enjoys those. Hi, I'm Myrtle Escanlar from the Dasmariñas Monarchs, wishing you a very blessed Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Only projects, plans, play?
James!
With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Sa ating pag-iilaw ngayong 2025, muli nating sisindihan ang diwa ng pagkakaisa at pag-asa. Patuloy ang pamalahang lungsod ng Biñan sa pagsisikap na gawing mas maunlad, mas ligtas, at mas kaayang-ayang tahanan ang Biñan. Totoo po, may mga lugar pa rin tayong binabaha. May mga kababayang pang nahihirapan at may mga puna pa rin dumarating. Pero ngayong gabi, habang pinapailaw natin ang lungsod, pinapaalala natin, hindi natin nakakalimutan ang ating mga hamon at ginagawa natin ang lahat upang malagpasan ang mga ito. Kahit may unos, pipiliin pa rin natin magliwanag, hindi lang para sa iilan, kundi para sa mas nakararami. Naway ang liwanag ng Pasko ay magdala ng paghilom, pag-unawa, at panibagong lakas para sa bawat pamilyang Biñanense.
May dalang ngiti, ang liwanag at ligayang
Merry Christmas!
ang mga puso'y gising, nag-aalab ang pag-ibig
Thank you!
ng
Merry
daigdig.
Christmas!
O'y dulo ng kasaysayan, ang pinakang taong bayan
SK! 4, 3, 2,
at nabibigayan. Ang Pasko na may dala
Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay po ang ating mahal na lungsod ng Biñan. Merry Christmas po sa ating lahat.
Gentlemen, we are live here at the Londe Sports Arena, and this is the second season of Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association Liga para sa lahat. This is the game number 2 of our semifinals match, a game between the Quezon Tangerines versus the Biñan Arellano Lady Chiefs. The Biñan Lady Chiefs is led by their team captain, number 8, Alona Kagekwa, together with their libero, number 12, Harem Sibalos, with their teammate, number 2, Samantha Tinatira, and number 4, Sheena Cafe, number 5, Jasmine Ginaga, number 6, Kay Alec Pablo, number 7, Waka Tudlasan, number 9, Maui Magali. Number 11, Keisha Abetria. Number 12, Harem Sibalos. Number 13, Faye Mangubat. Number 14, Hart Bilya Flores. Number 15, Catherine Dumasi. Number 16, Kaislin Bunsalan. And number 18, Crisanta Servidad. And now let's meet the Quezon Tangerines. The Tangerines is led by their team captain, number 1, Shine Iwasarte. And their first libero, number 17, Jessame Dorok. Number 2, Camila Bartolome. Number 6, San Basilio. Number 9, Rhea Densi. Number 11, Shekinah Lieses. Number 12, Shawana Lieses. Number 14, Yesha Rojo. Number 16, Guido Katari. Number 18, Christy Ondangan. Number 19, Camille Tan. Number 21, Sam Nolasco. Number 23, Angela Castillo. And their second libero, number 5, Fiona Getigan. Presenting our officials for our match number 16. First referee, Mr. J. Diriquito. Second referee, Mr. Ernesto Cabusa. And now let's meet the starting six for your Quezon Tangerines. The Quezon Tangerines is led by their team captain, number 1, setter, Shinny Basarte. Number 9, opposite hitter, Raya Densing. Number 11, outside hitter, Shekinah Lieses. Number 12, outside hitter, Shahana Lieses. Middle blocker, number 18, Christy Undangan. Middle blocker, number 21, Samantha Nolasco. And their libero, number 17, Jess Sandoro. Head coach, Coach Jerry Yee. And now let's meet the Biñan Arellano Lady Chiefs. The Arellano Lady Chiefs is led by their middle blocker, number 2, Samantha Tira. Outside hitter, number 7, Laika Tudlasan. Another outside hitter, number 11, Keisha Abitria. Middle blocker, number 13, Faye Manguban. Setter, number 15, Catherine Dumasi. Opposite hitter, number 18, Crisanta Serviran. And their first libero, number 12, Harem Cibales. Head coach, Coach Roberto Javier.
And it is the battle of the heavyweights. Starting lineups para sa pares na kupunan, para sa defending champs Quezon, Basarte, Bartolome, Nolasco, the Lieses twins, Densing and Dorog. Para naman sa Biñan, Dumasig, Tira, Mangubat, Tudlasan, Abitria, Servidad, and Cebalos. Both teams heavyweights in this tournament. It is number 2 versus number 3. The reigning defending champs in one corner, looking to stay alive. Can they showcase their championship medal and force Game 3? Or can Biñan give a spectacular knockout performance and book their ticket to the finals? Who will punch through in this match? It is do or die game number 2. Biñan and Quezon. Nico Aaron alongside Rafa Lipat and Diana Igual. Ito na Rafa, semifinals, win or go home. A lot on the line tonight.
Yeah, tama ka, Nico. A lot on the line tonight. It's a battle of our last year's finalists. So I'm excited for this matchup, actually.
Oh, this is gonna be... I can feel the energy, bro. This is going to be good.
Right? Ngayon pala, ang init na ng laban between...
Oh. And Dasmariñas winning earlier. And ito naman, ang tanong dito sa match, who will join and complete our finals cast?
Yeah, Dasmariñas just waiting kung sino makakalaban nila sa ating finals. So, a lot of exciting things in store for us today in this matchup between Quezon versus Biñan.
And grabe yung set 5 doon in their first match, Rafa, no?
Yeah.
That was a 5-setter, Biñan taking that one. So it's interesting to see, can they close it out tonight or can the defending champs respond? A lot is set to unfold, but so far it has been a back and forth affair for our first 3 points of the match. Tudlasan, that is too strong.
Napalakas.
Ang ating recent Queen of the Court sa game number 1, Laika Tudlasan. Siyempre, ito naman, Aya Densing. Quezon and Coach Obet. And his wards in Biñan, they want to close this one out. But of course, it's not an easy task. Siyempre, pagkalaban mo ang defending champs.
Yeah, tinik ng Biñan ang Quezon. Kontrapelo, higa nga,
Yeah.
for both of the teams.
They've had that rivalry throughout this season. And it is the defending champs.
That was the SS right there with that clean attack. Putting her name on the board right now. Off the block hit, na late sa reception dito ang Biñan. That was Ashley SS.
Densing at the service line again. Tudlasan. Oh, Laika says, let me make my presence felt this early.
Yeah, she saw that opening and took advantage of that. Laika Tudlasan, our Queen of the Court last game, showing a glimpse again of her power with that hit. We'll see more of that.
Oo. At alam natin dito, Rafa, pag itong dalawang koponan nag-meet, talagang you're in for something special here in the MPVA when both of these squads go at it.
It's definitely a volleyball treat watching them live. Pero sa ating mga kababayan watching online, I guess that was miscommunication at the side of Biñan. You have to minimize that.
Early jitters from both squads.
Yeah.
Pero rank 2 against rank 3, talagang anyone's ball game ito.
Anyone's ball game, a battle of the titans and a battle of wit. Battle of that was a nice hit by Servidad.
Servidad, number 18, isa rin sa mga nag-step up para dito sa Biñan. And she, well-deserved start para sa kanya at the service line. 4-all is our score in this crucial matchup. Densing, good hit, better save. Napalakas dun si Servidad. Lead goes back to Quezon.
Yes, napalakas ang palo dito ni Servidad. But I'd like to highlight during the semifinals game 1, Servidad had 13 points off 12 attacks and 1 ace. Very, very good numbers for this player right here for Biñan.
Zam Nolasco, the ate, getting warmed up early, scoring off of that service ace.
That was a loaded serve right there by Zam Nolasco. Ito may ikot ng bola, tapos biglang bababa. It's a thing of beauty to watch that.
And I would say this is the biggest test for Quezon so far, the defending champs. Backs against the wall. It will be interesting to note how they respond.
And that catches the line. Alam mo, Nico, for most of the tournament, Quezon also has been very dominant. They've only lost 2 games against the Dasmariñas Monarchs, but the rest of the games, they all won it. And itong si Biñan naman, trying to come back to the finals.
Will they make it back in the finals? Or will the title defense of Quezon continue? All of those are about to be answered tonight. And Abitria says, let's even things up at 6 apiece.
Yes, Abitria with a very nice hit. Maayos ang first ball at this part of the set. That's why nakaka-execute ng magagandang plays itong Biñan. And same goes also with Quezon. Just, I think it's early game jitters for both squads.
Well-matched itong dalawang koponan, Rafa. Quezon, they have a deep roster. Ito namang Biñan, they also have that depth on the bench. Of course, kilala natin Villaflores, Tudlasan, we have the likes of Abitria, Tira-Tira as well. So a lot of players can step up for both squads. Sinead Basarte, another key for the Tangerines. She goes to Densing, and they connect.
Sing with that off the block hit, giving them the advantage. The first technical timeout, that was a nice hit by Sing.
8-6 is our score as we approach the first technical timeout of the set.
Play games with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
You're still watching Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. Now on the side of Quezon, we have Aya Dancing back on the court today after she sat out in game number 1. Natanong ko nga siya kanina on what she thought her teammates could have done better from the outside looking in. And she said it wasn't really about lacking anything. She said, and I quote, bilog ang bola. And more than that, nabanggit nga din ni Aya that Biñan simply matched their energy that day as well. That said, let's see if Aya's presence can shift things for Quezon and help them force a game number 3. Nico and Rafa.
And that is one of the questions that we are going to answer tonight. Thank you so much, Diana Igual, our courtside reporter. Yeah, Ayan Dinsing. Isa din sa mga pivotal players para dito. And as I say that, she scores another one.
Yes, Aya Sing with back-to-back points. Pero alam mo, Nico, the rivalry between Biñan and Quezon, hindi lang dito sa MPVA, even sa MPBA. Sila rin ang magkalaban sa division finals sa best of 5 with Quezon. So far, 2 wins versus Biñan 1. So, grabe yung rivalry between these two teams.
At yung game na yun, Rafa, kahapon din ginanap yun in this same exact venue. It was Quezon taking that one. They lead that series in the MPBL. 2 games to 1. And what a rivalry that is. And what a rivalry this is.
Yeah. Basketball and volleyball right here. This rivalry between Biñan and Quezon. Pero ngayon, score natin 9-8. Quezon on top.
Back and forth we go, and this is only the opening set as Camila Bartolome, our feature earlier, she scores and gets herself on the board.
Yes, Arms Bartolome, also one of the go-to players for Quezon. We need more from her if they want to extend this to another game number 3.
Bartolome now to serve. 2-point advantage for the defending champs. Basarte goes to Ate Nolasco.
Nagawa ng paraan. It's a very tight set ni Chenny Basarte to Zam Nolasco. We featured her earlier, pero ito, baon kung baon.
The Ates connecting on that one. And Bartolome is back at the service line once again. Good run so far for Quezon. They lead by 3. Basarte chooses Lieses. Napalakas doon. Balik ang puntos sa Biñan.
Bit too strong on that one kay Lieses. And you can see the energy of our crowd right here dito sa Alonte Sports Complex.
And that's also interesting, Rafa. Makaka-apekto kaya ang home crowd, pero sabi ni Samantha doon, no problem with her. She just scored on that one.
Yeah, Zam Nolasco with that hit. But I think they're calling for a challenge.
Yeah.
Early challenge.
Coach Obet not wasting any time.
Ito tayo ulit sa challenges between these two squads. Walang magpapatinag,
Oh.
walang uuwi.
If you're a volleyball fan, maagang pamasko ang hatid namin sa inyo dito sa MPVA. And it is still a close one, a 2-point ball game. Biñan and Quezon. Challenge mula dito sa Biñan. And they are trying to inch this point. Mula sa Game 1, Rafa, as we wait for this challenge, what adjustments do you want to see from both squads? Because that was close, eh? That could have gone anyway. But now in Game 2, what adjustments are we looking forward to?
Yeah, actually, for both of the squads, talagang match na match sila in terms of attack, aces also, and also the reception. Talagang kontrapelo sa isa't isa itong teams natin, Quezon and Biñan. Ang magpapapanalo lang for either squads, number one would be their composure. So whichever squad has the better composure, especially during tight moments, deadlocks, dyan natin malalaman yung experience, kumbaga, especially of our seniors for both squads.
And in this challenge, that is a ball in, courtesy of our IRS, the instant replay system.
That got into that line. It's an unsuccessful challenge. And the ball stays with Quezon.
And it is 12-9 ang talaan natin dito. Make that a 4-point lead now for the Tangerines.
You know, these errors from Arellano, from Biñan Tatakjel. Early part of the set, they have to address this para hindi nila ito madala for the succeeding sets.
Densing, oh, rare error from her.
Strong serve. Napalakas ng palo dito si Aya Densing. But we have to give credit to our players. Na grabe rin nga yung service game ng mga volleyball players ngayon, Nico. Talagang kaya na mag-jump serve ng lahat.
Such an underrated skill, ano, in the sport. Tudlasan off the blockers. And in is the score for Laika.
Laika Tudlasan, ito ang kontrapelo ng Quezon with that beautiful hit. Nakuha ng blockers pero was late on the reception part. So, one girl we need to look out for, Laika Tudlasan of Biñan Tatakjal.
You know, a while ago, before I entered the venue, Rafa, I saw Laika outside. Very calm demeanor lang siya. You know, she didn't look pressured, just so relaxed. She came here early, she was ready to play. And she has been showing up tonight.
But walang magre-relax dito at this part of the set. Talagang dikit ang laban natin between these two squads. And that was a hit by Lieses. Nice hit by Lieses on that one. Lamang ng tatlo so far ang Quezon.
Number 11, Shekinah Lieses, one half of the Lieses twins.
You know what, Nico? Hindi madalas makakita ng twins, no?
Yeah.
Pagdating sa volleyball. Very rare. And both of them playing for the same squad. That's amazing.
I like to call them the dynamic duo of Benilde. And also, Rafa, parehas sila, the Lieses twins, both nearly 50% at the field goal.
Oh, wow.
For both squads. They join Ate Samantha. And as I say her, she scores again. So the offense is on point so far.
Offense is coming up here at Quezon. Ito is a nice hit by Samantha Nolasco. Grabe, nakailang points siya for game number 1. She is one of the key players also for Quezon.
Samantha Nolasco finding her love for volleyball from Batasan High School. And now making her mark with Quezon here in the MPVA. One of the ates for the defending champs.
And napalakas lang yung serve dito ni Zam. But for game number 1, she had 16 points of 13 attacks and 3 block points. Big numbers.
And Laika Tudlasan, number 7 now at the service line. 2-point ball game. Katarig, good pickup by Biñan. Abitria, too strong, and point will go back to Quezon.
No touch on that one. And so far on our technical timeout, lamang ang Quezon, 16-13.
3-point ball game. More action sa ating pagbabalik.
Hands, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Gatigan?
Nagbabalik ang aksyon dito sa Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. Mga kaliga, you could catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusop.com. Your game, your community. Join now. That is powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. And special thanks to our media partner, Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat na nandito sa Biñan, Laguna at syempre sa mga nanonood sa ating Puso Pilipinas website. Thank you so much for joining us in our game number 2 of the playoffs. And what a matchup it has been. Nico Aaron alongside Rafa Lipat and Diana Igual at courtside. At kanina, nanalo ang Dasmariñas kontra sa Negros. Kaya sila na ang nag-iintay sa finals. At itong game na to, the question is, who will complete the cast? Will Quezon live to fight another day? Or will Biñan book and complete that ticket? We are about to find out. Rafa, 2-point ball game, back and forth.
2-point ball game, back and forth. Tama ka, Nico. It's anyone's game, actually. You know, Aureliano Biñan Tatakjel wants to close this game para makapunta silang finals. But Quezon won't give up without a fight.
Of course, being the defending champs, battle-tested. They are up by 2. Oh, but Abitria says, allow me to do something about that.
Yes, Abricia with that hit. Hindi kaya ng solo block nitong Quezon ang palo ni Abitria. And now it's 1-point game.
And Ondangan, number 18, para sa defending champs, he checks in. Nakita din natin to, si Ondangan has been also stepping up in their previous matches. Can Christie be the magic for Coach Jerry and Quezon tonight? Abitri again, she's blocked. Basarte chooses Densing. Good pickup. Oh, and good score. Back-to-back points for Biñan, and they even things up.
Even things up this later part of the set with that hit. And na-late dito ang ating libero for Quezon, si Gatigan. But again, this matchup, this early part of the game, intense na kaagad, Nico.
Alona Kagukla, good service. And yes, intensity, Rafa, nabanggit mo nga, is at its highest. As this is still anyone's set.
Still anyone's set. Our score right now, lamang ng isang Biñan. But Quezon is serving.
Densing, Basarte. Tira-tira, she's met on top. Ah, smart play for Aya.
That was a good dump right there by Densing. It's a power dump right there. Ngayon, tabla tayo, score.
Presence of mind mula kay Aya Densing doon. Yes.
But, Nico, we have another challenge.
Coach Obet really valuing every point here. We are in for a long night. But you can't blame him, Rafa. Kasi syempre, if you're Coach Obet and you're Biñan, meron na kayong isang game dito, you really want to value every point and a chance for you to make the finals already. Kaya, challenge ulit para kay Coach Obet. Relax lang, sabi ni Coach. All smiles here. And
a point is a point.
Yeah.
For both of our coaches, kung intense na yung laro ng ating players, intense din yung strategies natin ng ating mga coaches right there. It's a reaching beyond challenge.
All right, what's your assessment here, Rafa? How does this go?
It's not reaching beyond kasi yung kamay ng ating blockers for Quezon, nauna ang bola, actually. Nauna ang bola. So if you reach beyond, nando ka na sa kabilang part of the net. Pero nauna yung bola, and it's an unsuccessful challenge for Biñan. The point stays with Quezon. The point given up.
And that evens things out. 1 point game. Defending champs at 18. Biñan at 17. What an opening set, mga kaliga. And like I said earlier, I hope you have your popcorn and your drinks because this is do or die. And game number 2 is surely living up to its hype so far.
Landangan also on deck to serve. Alam mo, Nico, our players right here, they are all hyped up. They want to win this. Ito, makikita mo talaga sa kanila.
Oh, good reception there. They save it. And they score a point. Talking about Biñan.
This is what Quezon needs to work on also, the presence of mind. Kasi kapag nakakalamang sila, oftentimes kaya itong habulin ng kalaban, which is si Biñan. And Biñan has that grit na kaya nila, kahit it's a 10-point deficit, they can prevail over their opponent.
1 point game. Samantha says, let me make that 2 as she takes them to the 20-point mark.
Zam Nolasco with that clean hit, breaking down the block of Biñan.
Nakakita natin yun all season, Rafa. Samantha Nolasco, grabe yung threat pag nasa front row siya. And right on cue again, number 21, scoring the 21st point, Samantha Nolasco, the ate, stepping up.
Yeah, Zam Nolasco has been a formidable force at the net. And that was a nice block.
Kaya napa-timeout agad si Coach Obet dito. And let's listen in on their huddle.
Mabilis kumaltok eh. Diba? Na-block natin pero nakapasok. Ibig sabihin late at saka wala tayong penetration. Kaya pa, kuha pa tayo ng bola.
Words of encouragement from Coach Obet. Kaya pa natin yan, sabi niya sa team. And good reminders for him because it is only a 3-point ball game dito, Rafa.
So it's a 3-point game between these two teams and we'll see. It's a battle of presence of mind, actually.
And presence of mind is here for Biñan with that save. Basarte chooses Nolasco. Servidad, napalakas doon.
Napalakas ang palo dito ni Servidad. Pero you can see, both squads alam na ng isa't isa kung saan ibabagsak yung bola. That's why reception is on point for both Quezon and Biñan.
And it is now a 4-point advantage for the defending champs who look to stay alive and keep their title defense and force the rubber match. Basarte to Nolasco, connects once again.
Yeah, there was a touch and another point given to Quezon care of Samantha Nolasco. 2 points to win this set and itong si Quezon Tangerines, they're on a roll.
Kaya napa-timeout ulit si Coach Obet. Makinig tayo.
Sigay muna natin sa ilalim. Tumiming ka, nakita mo napaka-abot langit yung binigay sa'yo. Pupunta mo agad yung bola. Diba? Huwag mo na sundan yung mga nangyayari.
Okay, ano yung napulot mo dun, Rafa, sa huddle ng Biñan?
Actually, it's very technical from Coach Obet, but I guess it's about the setting. Kung mataas ang bigay sa'yo, basa muna. Tingnan muna natin kung magagawa ng paraan, especially nga if the sets are too high or too low. Let's see if the adjustments will turn out well.
Then seeing, oh, good save. Free ball. Basarte, Nolasco, good pickup once again for Biñan. And Laika, oh, a little bit off on that angle.
Too strong on that one. She acknowledged that. Pero she had the right intention where to place that ball. It was just a bit too strong and medyo tight na rin, close to the antenna. But she had that right intention. But she knew that it was outside.
Kaya naman, it is now Quezon at set point here in number 1. And that does it. The defending champs draw first blood here in set number 1. 25-18.
Makikita natin dito yung intensity between the two squads, but the Quezon prevailed. It's a battle of titans tonight, and Quezon drew first blood. Let's see what will happen for the next few sets.
25-18, set number 2 action and more sa ating pagbabalik.
Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Sa ating pag-iilaw ngayong 2025, muli nating sisindihan ang diwa ng pagkakaisa at pag-asa. Patuloy ang pamalahang lungsod ng Biñan sa pagsisikap na gawing mas maunlad, mas ligtas, at mas kaayang-ayang tahanan ang Biñan. Totoo po, may mga lugar pa rin tayong binabaha. May mga kababayang pang nahihirapan at may mga puna pa rin dumarating. Pero ngayong gabi, habang pinapailaw natin ang lungsod, pinapaalala natin, hindi natin nakakalimutan ang ating mga hamon at ginagawa natin ang lahat upang malagpasan ang mga ito. Kahit may unos, pipiliin pa rin natin magliwanag, hindi lang para sa iilan, kundi para sa mas nakararami. Naway ang liwanag ng Pasko ay magdala ng paghilom, pag-unawa, at panibagong lakas para sa bawat pamilyang Biñanense.
Back to live action here in Manny Pacquiao's MPVA, and it is the playoffs, and what an opening set it has been here in game number 2. Defending champs establishing their dominance early. Aya Densing having an answer for Laika Tudlasan as well for Biñan, and they have been exchanging blows in this heavyweight matchup, but it has been Samantha Nolasco and the Quezon Tangerines winning that set to open things up. Ito yung naging stats natin doon.
For set summary, makikita natin dito yung mas maraming nakuhang attack points ang Quezon with 14. 1 block for Biñan, but 1 ace also for Quezon. I'd like to give props to Samantha Nolasco, who had 7 big points, and Quezon overall had lesser errors than Biñan.
And Quezon taking the opening set dito sa ating beautiful city of life that is Biñan City, Laguna. At syempre, gusto rin natin batiin Mayor Jel Alonte of the city of Biñan. Thank you so much for supporting our MPVA. Kasama rin niya Sir Peter Caico and Vice Mayor Dada Reyes, Congressman Arman Dimagila, and the city councilors Ezekiel Customs and Chocolate Republic, and of course Biñan Mini Mart. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And to everyone supporting ang ating MPVA, thank you so much mga kaliga sa inyong patuloy na pagtangkilik dito sa ating playoffs, and what a match it has been. Quality volleyball. Nico Aaron alongside Rafa Lipat and Diana Igual at courtside. We bring you this win or go home game number 2.
Magandang gabi again to all of our viewers, and Quezon drew first blood during the first set, and ito naman first point then for set number 2.
And Lieses, Shahana Lieses. Rare error there for her. And 1 apiece wala sa kanya. Dito Rafa, set 2. What are you expecting from both squads now? Certain adjustments na gusto mo makita.
Actually, speaking of that play earlier, ito yung isa sa mga pinakaayaw ni Coach Jerry. Reception error, speaking of, and also service error. Kasi sayang naman eh, kaya mong pumuntos when you're in that service line. But the service ace right here, a red flag.
Yep. And what an ace. Make that 2 consecutive points for Biñan.
I think it's a rotation error by Quezon.
That's why maaga na tawag ng referee doon.
Unfortunate that these sayang tong points eh. You know, these errors are really something na kaya mong i-avoid as much as possible. But
2-point game. Off the blockers is Lieses.
Kylie Yeses with that beautiful off-the-block hit. Makita mo dito yung power ng palo niya. Dilabas na lang talaga niya eh. That's the only option when you have two blockers in front of you. And I see the power in Kylie Yeses. And that's smirk right there.
Kaya naman, 1 point ang pagitan ng parehas na koponan. Good block by Tira-Tira. Quezon gives a free ball. Servidad, strong hit. Free ball ulit. And point will go to Biñan.
That point was given to Biñan, although it was a very nice effort by Densing to save that ball. Pero is out of bounds in that moment.
Still a 2-point game here in game number 2. Biñan leading the series as they won that first game in spectacular fashion, 5 sets. They want to bounce back in this set. Oh, Laika Tudlasan, the power behind that one.
Solid hit by Laika Tudlasan, breaking down the two-man block. Grabe. Grabe. Laika Tudlasan had 4 points during that opening set. Now it's her 5th point of the match.
Laika Tudlasan been stepping up for Biñan, but so has Aya Densing for Quezon as she gives them another point.
Aya Densing made sure that one will swipe off the hands of the blockers. It's her 4th point so far of the match.
They go to Servidad again. Lieses off the blockers. Dumasig chooses Tudlasan. And that is just too strong to handle. Laika Tudlasan.
Yeah, too strong on that one. Laika Tudlasan.
And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power. All 99 load now. Go on, Rafa.
Actually, ito si Gitigan, kaya niyang salbahin yung bola pero it was too late. That hit was forceful. It was powerful, that one.
Servidad, met up top. She'll try again. Changes the angle. Oh! Aya Densing says, I can do that too.
Aya Densing in between the two players of Biñan.
And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power. All 99 load now.
Just a 2-point game between Biñan and Quezon.
What a match here in game number 2. Dumasig chooses Tudlasan again. Lieses, allow me to join the party.
Same sweet spot also for Lieses. Nakikita nila dito yung butas sa reception din ng Biñan. So, if Densing can do it, I can do it also, sabi ni Lieses.
The Lieses twins looking to emerge and force the rubber match. 3 straight points for the defending champs.
Yep, Quezon looking sharp so far for set number 2. So these errors from Biñan, easily avoidable, Nico. They have to minimize that as much as possible because this dangerous Quezon squad is gunning for their win this time.
Tudlasan, met up top this time by Nolasco. Densing again. And she scores again. Aya Densing. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Aya Densing with that powerful, powerful hit right there. You see that? Too much to handle for Biñan Tatak Gels.
Kaya naman, balik ang lamang dito sa Quezon. Oh, Ashley Yeses. Power
Regalo.
and placement.
Regalo for Lieses.
What a hit there. Back-to-back points for the defending champs. 8-6 is our score here in our technical timeout.
Projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
You're still tuned in to Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. Now let's talk about rookie Chris Servidad, who has been serving some serious points for Biñan this season. Now before their big win, sabi nga ni Chris, makita pa lang daw na talaga nila ang Quezon ay natatakot at tumitiklop na daw sila. Now coming into today's game, they know Quezon will really fight back. But what's keeping their momentum, according to Chris, is that nabawasan na nga yung takot at intimidation nila against Quezon. Something that they think could make all the difference today. Nico and Rafa?
Maraming salamat, Diana Igual, our courtside reporter. Yeah, Chris Santa, Chris Servidad. Laking bagay yung game 1 nila yun, ano? The confidence, nabanggit nga ni Diana, has been formed for Biñan after that big win in game number 1. And super rook, kung may tatawag natin dito, kay Chris Servidad.
No rookie jitters for Chris Servidad. And coming off that report by Diana Igual, what mentioned kanina na Quezon, pag nakikita nila ang Quezon, natatakot sila. And this intimidation factor.
Alright, let's listen in on this huddle, Rafa.
Dinadala na lang yung bola sa inyo eh. Trigger, hindi ko maramdaman yung middle.
Heard that line there as they close the timeout, sabi ni Coach, if I understood correctly, hindi ko maramdaman yung middle. So, specifically, Rafa, what adjustments coming off of that one does Biñan need to make?
Yun nga, sabi nga ni Coach, their middles are key. Kahit hindi mga block, pero mga block touch man lang para masalba ng ating reception for Biñan. Pero these, as mentioned earlier by Diana, the intimidation factor na unti-unti nang nawawala between Biñan and Quezon. It's key for them to hopefully win this match.
7-10 is our score. It's a 3-point game. Still been very close. Ashley Yeses says, let me make it a 4-point game.
So far, so good for Quezon, but props to this girl right here, Ashley Yeses, with that hit. Quezon is looking very, very sharp. Right, Nico?
Yep, and that's what you would expect, Rafa. No? The defending champs, backs against the wall, heading into this game, must win for them. So far, they have been able to step up to the occasion. But so has Laika Tudlasan.
Tudlasan with that hit. You know what? The rallies are getting better and better, but this one won by Biñan. This nice hit. Nakuha siya ni Zam, but it was too much to handle.
Yung buwelo ni Laika dun, ano, Rafa, she kind of pulled back a bit just to get that momentum.
Yeah.
And you know, when she gets up, it's just pure power.
Pure power, but these unforced errors right here. Sayang.
I hope we did not jinx that for Laika on that serve. A rare error for her, but still a solid player.
Yeah, also known for her jump serves ito si Laika Tudlasan.
Shinay Basarte naman para sa Quezon ang nag-serve. She saves it there. Go back to Densing. She's blocked. Dumasig. Good defense from Quezon. And with that point, will be won by Biñan.
You know what, Nico? It's nice to note that reception for both teams are on point. Pero some instances lang, itong Biñan Arellano Tatak Gels, nakikitaan ng Quezon ng butas. Pero for most of the game, the set, the reception is really on point.
Oh, almost an ace. Good save. What a hit. And that goes to the way of Biñan.
Too much power on that one. And now Biñan still on deck to serve.
2-point game. Neither of these teams, Rafa, letting go of the rope. There's been no double-digit lead so far. Back and forth. Relentless from both squads.
Yeah, I know it's like a tug of war between these two teams.
Oh, good save. Free ball, hatid ng Biñan. Bartolome handling business.
Harms Bartolome with that exclamation point. And now her squad is up by 3. Itong si Cams, isa pa tong player to look out for. Definitely one of the key cogs of Quezon Tangerines.
And she was our feature earlier during the pregame, Rafa. And she has been stepping up as well. And Aya Densing says, so have I. Back-to-back points.
Yeah, but props also to Chenny Basarte for really diversifying her sets. Giving it to Cams, giving it to Densing. Kaya itong Biñan, nalilito rin kung kanino ba ibibigay ni Basarte ang bola.
Mistake there for Quezon, but Basarte has been, I would say, the veterans for Quezon. No? Kilala na niya itong mga teammates niya. And Coach Jerry really utilizing her skills as a setter in this must-win match. Densing, oh, she's blocked this time. Picked up by Dorog. Lumasi gets it. And that point will go to the way of the Tangerines.
Yes, too tight on that one. These errors are haunting Biñan so far, Nico. That's why talagang nakakabuo ng cushion between them and Quezon, itong Quezon Tangerines.
At the service line, it is number 2 for Quezon, Camila Bartolome. Rare one there. Napalakas siya doon.
Too strong. The jinx ata natin, Nico.
I hope not.
Pero alam mo, kapag nagsaserve ka, nakakakaba rin eh. Kung papasok mo or hindi, kung masyado bang malakas. But you want it sakto lang or you want it floating.
Densing. Oh, good save. Wow. Amazing dig. They go to Lieses. Back to Aya. And this time, she reminds us, try until you succeed. Yan ang sabi ni Aya Densing.
Yeah, Densing, you made sure na hindi sayang yung save na yon ng kanyang koponan. That's why she capitalized on that, giving them the advantage. Now, at the second technical timeout.
More action sa ating pagbabalik.
Projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Back to live action here in Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. Mga kaliga, you could catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusupi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. That is powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. And special thanks to our media partners, Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Magandang gabi, mga kaliga, wherever you are watching from. We do hope you are enjoying this playoff action in game number 2. Nico Aaron alongside Rafa Lipat and Diana Igual at courtside. And Rafa, so far both teams here not letting go of the rope.
Not letting go again. It's a tug of war between these two teams. Pero Quezon is prevailing over Biñan so far, this latter part of the set. And reception is key also for Quezon. Nakikita nila yung mga butas dito sa Biñan Tatak Gel.
Service ace mula kay Aya Densing. What away from the technical timeout. And it is now an 18-point mark for the defending champs. Tudlasan again. Masarte. Balik kay Densing. Medyo nabitin doon.
Beaten on that one, but she also had the right intention to do that. But Quezon is looking poised and sharp so far at this part of the set.
So Quezon still looking in championship form. Pero kung ikaw naman ang Biñan, Rafa, what improvements would you want to see from them if they want to get back in this set? Also moving forward into set number 3.
Actually, this set is very crucial for them if they want to win this game, since it's also a momentum building set, set number 2. So Biñan needs to work on, number 1, their reception. Ito ang problema nila ngayon, nakikita na nababasa na actually ng Quezon kung saan nilalapag yung bola. Same sweet spots earlier for Densing and Lieses, so they have to address that quickly or else Quezon is on a roll right now.
6-point advantage for the defending champs. And from the opening set, they have been sharp as Biñan looks to make some adjustments. But Aya Densing has been in rhythm.
Yeah. Aya Densing right there. Sabi niya, let's do this. Gutom na ako siguro. Baka gusto na mag-dinner nitong si Aya Densing because that was a very powerful spike, that one.
7 points now for Quezon. They reached the 20-point mark. Cafe, pinili si Laika. Basilio to Nolasco, connects.
Sam Nolasco with that hit. You can see the chemistry between the setter of Quezon and Nolasco talaga, no? It's a thing of beauty to watch that. Seems like effortless. Pero in real life, it's really hard to do that.
That's why Coach Obet calls a timeout. Let's listen in on their huddle.
Mag-set. Di ba setter ka? Saan ginawa lang kita libero? Hindi ka pala magsiset ng bola.
Coach Obet, you could sense a little bit of frustration with how they have been performing here in set 2 so far. Still credit to his team of Biñan putting in the effort, but it has just been Quezon making the adjustments. And plays like that from Samantha Nolasco have kept them on top.
Yeah, Merry Christmas regalo from Sam Nolasco. That was a power dump right there. Kita mo dito, she wanted to do that.
You know, yun ang sinasabi, when she is at the net, she is a threat. That is Samantha Nolasco. Servidad is blocked. Tudlasan, oh, good intention from Laika. Medyo napalakas lang ang tira niya doon.
Too strong on that hit. Tudlasan though has been contained so far. And 10 points at ang inahabol ng Biñan versus Quezon.
And 2 points away are the defending champs from sealing and winning set 2. Basilio. Katarig. Oh, good save by Ceballos. Laika with that cross-court angle hit. Great shot.
Yeah, Tudlasan there to stop the bleeding for Biñan. Now, on the board right now, her 14 point for the team, pero 2 points na lang itong hinahabol ng Quezon to win set number 2.
At ito na Rafa, pinasok na niya one of their key players ng Game 1, Heart Villaflores. She is now checking in the game, looking to make that immediate impact. They go back to Hart. Picked up by Densing. Cafe sets up Villaflores. Katarig is blocked. Good rally from both squads. One of our longest so far in this match. Oh, but an error there.
Yeah, long rally alert, pero unfortunate error on the side of Biñan. Ang ganda na ng palitan ng parehas nating koponan. But again, this is a battle of presence of mind. I'd like to reiterate that part. Kasi naghahabol itong Biñan. And ito naman Quezon, they want to close this set right now.
Can they do it? They are at set point. Oh, what an attack. That is Catherine Domasig not wanting to give this one away. And that was this game's community cam powered by pusupi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. Ang ating mga kaliga dito nanonood sa napakagandang Alonte Sports Arena here in the City of Life, Biñan. Enjoying game number 2 action. And Clyde Katarig is also enjoying because they take set number 2.
That was a clean hit by Clyde Katarig. I thought just for them to close set number 2. And it's been quite a dominant set for them.
Defending champs look polished. Set number 2 is their way. Set number 3 sa ating pagbabalik.
Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Sa ating pag-iilaw ngayong 2025, muli nating sisindihan ang diwa ng pagkakaisa at pag-asa. Patuloy ang pamalahang lungsod ng Biñan sa pagsisikap na gawing mas maunlad, mas ligtas, at mas kaayang-ayang tahanan ang Biñan. Totoo po, may mga lugar pa rin tayong binabaha. May mga kababayang pang nahihirapan at may mga puna pa rin dumarating. Pero ngayong gabi, habang pinapailaw natin ang lungsod, pinapaalala natin, hindi natin nakakalimutan ang ating mga hamon at ginagawa natin ang lahat upang malagpasan ang mga ito. Kahit may unos, pipiliin pa rin natin magliwanag hindi lang para sa iilan, kundi para sa mas nakararami. Naway ang liwanag ng Pasko ay magdala ng paghilom, pag-unawa at panibagong lakas para sa bawat pamilyang Biñanense.
Ang liwanag at ligayang ang mga puso'y gising, nag-aalab ang pag-ibig at tayong o itulong ng kasaysayan, ang tinang taong bayan.
SK, 4, 3.
Back to live action here in Manny Pacquiao's MPVA, ang liga para sa lahat. And Biñan wanting to stay alive and bounce back in set 3. Pero sa set number 2, it was the defending champs asserting their dominance as they are now up by 2 sets in this must-win match for them. And what a game it has been. Catherine Dumasig of Biñan. They took game number 1 against the defending champs, but Quezon has responded like champions do in set 2.
Yes, for set number 2, it was all about Quezon showing their dominance. But I'd like to give props also to Biñan for showing glimmers of their spark pagdating sa paghabol sa points. But again, ultimately outnumbered ang Biñan in terms of attacks, 15-5. Aces also 2. And 2 of their players are now in double digits. That's Densing and Nolasco so far for Quezon.
We open up set number 4 with that point from number 11, Shekinah Lieses. And it is win or go home game number 2. Sa mga kakasali lang po dito sa MPVA, for those of you just tuning in, it is The defending champs up by 2 sets here in a must-win game for them as Biñan took game number 1 rather. So here in game 2, they want to bounce back. And Heart Villaflores now, her first points para dito sa Biñan.
Yeah, Villaflores with the first point of the match. Ito magic bunot siguro ni Coach Obet. Let's see if it will work for set number 3. But again, Quezon is looking poised and ready for that win. Pero again, bilig ang bola, Nico. Let's see where it goes.
And Samantha Lasso says that ball will go to the court and score. Samantha Nolasco.
Nolasco with her 11th point right there. Too much to handle for Biñan. Now, double digits. Samantha Nolasco. Grabe. On 1 block.
And now an ace. Back-to-back points for the defending champs. Aya Densing.
Densing with also her 11th point with that ace. So matching points sila dito ni Nolasco and Densing, and magkasunod pa nga actually.
What a match. Kudlasan trying to get that one through. Basarte uses Densing. Laika again. Oh, strong hit, but good save. And Aya Densing puts an end to that rally.
You could see that determination of Densing para mapatay yung bola. Ito, grabe yung buwelo niya dito, but you see, too much to handle. Again, it's a good start for Quezon so far.
Free ball, hatid ng Biñan. At puntos agad para sa Quezon. As the young Rooks enjoying this performance from their ates. And so far, Rafa, what adjustment does Biñan need to make if they want to stay alive in this match?
If Biñan wants to stay alive in this match, kailangan nilang tapatan itong pinapakitang offensive prowess ng Quezon. You see in all pipes, all sides of the court. So ito yung kailangan nilang tapatan, and again, to fix their reception problem.
Service error there. Not likely of her, very rare one for Biñan. And it is now a 4-point advantage for the defending champs as Lieses is back at the service line. Shekinah, one half of the Lieses twins. Sarte goes to her sister. And Nolasco, met up top there. Oh, the joust. Nolasco and Tira-Tira. But Nolasco says, I could win that one.
Yeah, the joust at the net between Nolasco and Tira-Tira, ultimately won by Nolasco.
And that was a power spike presented by Smart Power. All 99 load now. When you need scoring, call on your ate. Samantha Nolasco leading the way for Quezon. Masarte, nice to get that one through. Net touch, point, balik sa Biñan.
Rare error right there by Quezon, but you see the reception of Quezon has been really on point. Alam mo, may block touch na, meron ng abang agad sa likod kung sinong kukuha ng bola. That's why lamang pa rin sila at this part of the set.
Servidad now. Number 18, the Super Rook, with that service. And that point, though, will go to Quezon. Oh, no, it goes to Biñan. They overturn it.
Too much juice on that one.
Napa-timeout agad. And technical timeout, 8-3 is our score. More action sa ating pagbabalik.
Plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now!
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number. Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Nagbabalik ang Manny Pacquiao's MPVA ang liga para sa lahat. And the defending champs have looked sharp. And one of their keys has been Rhea Densing, 12 points, 10 attacks, 2 aces. And you know what they say, Rafa? When in doubt, you call the Ghostbusters, but you also call Aya Densing, and
Yes.
she has showed up.
Aya Densing has been for her squad, and together with this girl right here who's serving, Zamno Lasco, they have been a threat to the Biñan Tatakjel.
And it is a 4-point match here in our semifinals. Game number 2. Nico Aaron alongside Rafa Lipat. And of course, Diana Igual at courtside. As that was Heart Villaflores earlier. Looking to lead the charge for Biñan here. As they want to come back.
Yeah, unfortunate error right there at the part of Quezon. Ito, kita mo, nagigil ngayon itong Quezon. And they have to calm down a bit. Kasi the errors are piling up. And this could be an opening for Aureliano to take advantage of that. And eventually, makahabol sa score nila.
Basarte to Densing. That is picked up there by Servidad. Hart. Try to hit that angle. Good save. Oh, they tried to go for that 1-2. Good block by Tira Tira. Oh, but Aya Densing nakahanap ng butas doon.
That was a very nice and lucky hit by Aya Densing. It almost looked like it was going outside, pero kita mo tansyado niya kung saan lalapag yung bola, the pocket there at the corner.
And sometimes the game just slows down, Rafa. No? Aya Densing there, that recent shot, not much power but more of placement ang ginawa niya doon.
Actually, ito nga si Aya Densing, kahit siguro nakataligod, alam niya kung saan nilalagay yung bola.
And speaking of that, Heart Villaflores now with that quick answer. Bringing Biñan back to within 3 points. As Samantha Tira Tira now is at the service line. Basarte. To Bartolome, and they score.
Bartolome on that one, but unfortunate miscommunication between Biñan. Ito, kailangan talaga din nilang bawasan for this part of the set kung kailan sila naghahabol. Sayang though, but still, it's anyone's game. It's just a 4-point game.
Villaflores gets that through. They go back to Hart. Oh, and she is met up top. Point will go to Quezon.
Flores block on that sequence. Pero parang masyadong mababa din yung bigay sa kanya on that sequence. But again, it's a 5-point game still. Still a chance for Biñan to catch up.
And it is Quezon with a 2-set advantage and a must-win for them. That time, Heart Villaflores gets that one off the fingertips and scores for Biñan.
Yes, an off-the-block hit by Heart Villaflores. I think it's her 3rd point of the match so far. She didn't start during the first set. Pero nung pinasok siya ngayong 2nd and 3rd set, she's been showing up for her squad.
Still a 4-point match. Hart again. Oh, but that time, nabasa na ng Quezon dun.
Block in that sequence right there. Lieses with that solid rejection of Heart Villaflores. That's Lieses and Densing.
Alright, at ngayon naman Rafa, makibalita muna tayo sa ating courtside reporter, si Diana Igual. Hi Diana.
Nico and Rafa after that 5-set match with Biñan during game number 1, Quezon rookie Camila Bartolome shared that there weren't many words exchanged after that game. Pero head coach Jerry did ask his players, kanino nga ba ang sisi sa referee call or sa kanila as players? The team owned up, saying it was on them for letting it reach a 5th set. Now on top of that, they did admit na nagkaroon nga daw sila ng kumpiyansa after set number 1, thinking Biñan wouldn't fight back, but they did, and that was their lesson. Nico and Rafa?
Maraming salamat. That was our courtside reporter, Diana Igual. Yeah, you know, that game number 1, Rafa, it could have been anyone's game. Umabot tayo ng 5 sets doon. And I like what Coach Jerry said doon. Nabanggit nga ni Diana. You don't want to leave it in the referee's hands if you're Quezon. So, yeah.
It was a really intense game 1, but it's good that Quezon acknowledged they owned up, and now they're fighting like they're in a championship game. And although nakakahabol ngayon ng Arellano, Biñan, but still, props to Quezon for really showing up today.
And in a must-win match where the defending champs are tested, so far they have showcased their championship mettle as they have a 2-set advantage over Biñan. And Laika Tudlasan trying to find that juice na kailangan nila dito if they want to get back. Pero ano nakita mong difference, Rafa? Doon sa set 1, doon sa game 1 rather, it went 5 sets. What changed for Quezon here? So far, they've had 2 sets.
Actually, Quezon right now has more grit and passion, leaving it all in the court. You know what? Sometimes itong mga calls ng ating referees, they really affect how our players play. Pero this time, they're leaving it all in the court. So whatever challenge or kung anumang call ito, they're leaving it all to the beauty of the game, ika nga.
3-point match here in set number 3. And Samantha Nolasco, consistency has been key.
Nolasco in her usual sweet spot right there, just right in between the 2 players of Biñan. She's been going to that zone. I think it's her 3rd time right now, and Arellano hasn't figured that out.
13 points for Ate Samantha Nolasco. Tudlasan trying to answer. Good pickup for Biñan. They go back to Laika. And she's met up top. Oh, good dig. But that is out. Point will go back to Biñan.
Good reflexes from Biñan with that dump. Kita mo dito, both teams on their toes talaga. Pero again, besides presence of mind, it's all about reflexes then. Sinong mas mabilis kumuha ng bola? Sinong mas mabilis pumalo? Yet to find out.
Basilio chooses Katarig. And they connect once again. The young ones connecting for Quezon.
Yes, Clyde Katarig on that one, showing a glimpse of her might during the first game of the semifinals. And now Nolasco on deck to serve.
Lead is back to 4 para dito sa Quezon. Tudlasan. And she gets back on the board, trying to fight back itong Biñan.
Hopefully Tudlasan finds her groove, but that was a nice hit. That one right there. Tudlasan has been silent for the past few sequences, pero ito, nag-iingay na ulit. It's just a 3-point game.
And despite that, 10 points na para dito kay Laika Tudlasan. Still manageable for Biñan. They want to stay alive and keep this set. And Samantha Tira-Tira does just that. Back-to-back points para sa Biñan.
So, Tira-Tira with that hit. At ngayon naman, Biñan is coming alive. That was a great dump there by Samantha Tira-Tira. And you see the confusion on the side of Quezon. Sino ang kukuha nitong bola?
5 points for Samantha Tira-Tira. 2-point ball game. Katarig says, let's make it 3.
Katarig with that hit right there on that sweet spot, that zone. And makita natin dito they're still a very well-composed team. And they want to close this set and hopefully close this match. And we might know tonight kung ma-extend ba itong semifinals.
More action sa ating pagbabalik.
Next, plans, play,
Game!
with Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable for only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
The action resumes here in Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. Mga kaliga, you could catch all the games live and free exclusively on pusupi.com. Your game, your community. Join now. That is powered by Smart, the official telco partner of the MPVA. And special thanks to our media partner, Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng patuloy na tumututok at sumusuporta dito sa ating MPVA. And of course, special mention din kay Mayor Jel Alonte of the City of Biñan. Thank you so much for supporting our games. Kasama rin yan Sir Peter Caico, Vice Mayor Dada Reyes, Congressman Arman Dimagila, City Councilors of Biñan, Ezekiel Customs, Chocolate Republic, and of course Biñan Mini Mart. Thank you so much for supporting, and we hope you are enjoying our playoff action. What a game it has been here. Nico Aaron alongside Rafa Lipat and Diana Igual at courtside. Rafa, itong set number 3, back and forth, still a 3-point match.
Anyone's ball game at this point of the match. Arellano wants to stay alive, but Quezon wants to close this one. So let's see kung sino ang mananaig between our two squads.
Biñan leading the series. This is best of 3. Just a reminder to everyone just tuning in. So it is Quezon wanting to stay alive and force game number 3. Ito namang Biñan looking to close the deal tonight. But so far, it has been the defending champs responding. Basilio to Densing. Good rally from both squads. Go back to Aya, and she says, allow me to have this dance. Aya Densing scoring the 18th point for the defending champs.
Longest rally so far, and Aya Densing right there apologizing. Such a good sport right there, pero 18 big points.
16 points rather.
16 points
for Aya Densing. As Ashley SS checks in for Clay Katarig. 2 sets, 18 big points now for the defending champs. When everyone was questioning how will they respond, backs against the wall, well, this is how they do it. And the onslaught continues.
The rampage continues for the Quezon Tangerines with that hit. And they're up for blood, Nico.
Yeah.
They are up for blood.
And that's what you would expect after Biñan taking game 1. It was a matter of how will the defending champs show up in, I would say, the most important match for them so far.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaking loss for them, that game 1. Fueled their determination to win this second one. Kasi that first game was really winnable, Nico. It was just circumstances. Pero ito, malaki na rin ang kalamangan. Mahahabol ang kalamangan actually nito ng Quezon.
Still manageable if you are Biñan. But Aya Densing says, who is gonna manage me though?
Aya Densing in double-digit territory right there with that classic hit of her dun sa kanyang sweet spot dun sa zone. And you see, you know, Densing really wants her team to bounce back. She's on a mission.
She came to play. And so has number 16 for Biñan, Kayceline Punzalan. She checks out. And Samantha tira-tira checks in. 3-point game. If you're Biñan, Rafa, ano yung kailangan mong gawin para makabalik dito sa set?
For Biñan, I think they just need more composure and variation of attacks. And capitalize on the errors, unforced errors committed by Quezon, similar to what just happened right now. Itong miscommunication on that part. Para mahabol. 2-point game. Nico, exciting times.
And just when you thought, never count out Biñan, they are the number 3 seed for a reason. But Quezon just extinguishing that fire quickly. Aya Densing.
Densing on that sequence right there says, no way. We are marching towards that game 3. 4 points na lang inaabol dito ng Quezon to extend the semifinals into a rubber match.
Ito na. Crucial moments for both squads. Oh, that will not help the case for Biñan.
Unfortunate error right there by Samantha Tira-Tira. Now a timeout called by Coach Obet Javier.
Let's listen in on this huddle.
Hindi mo dalhin si Nolasco sa gitna, ha? O, pag nadala niya, dalawang gilid. Ha? Kung nasa ang banda, malapit si Sam. Opposite.
And what an insightful timeout doon mula kay Coach Obet and Biñan. What did you pick up from that, Rafa, and how can they apply that if they want to get back here in set 3?
Actually, you'd like to commend our coaches, Nico. Every time they do a timeout, it's back to the drawing board. We commend our coaches for that. They can adjust and adjust their plays. Pero itong timeout ni Coach Obet is more rallying her girls. Kaya pa to. But Nolasco says otherwise.
Sabi ni Nolasco, kaya ko rin yan. The ate wanting to put this one away and force game number 3.
Nolasco so far has a great game actually today. She's been stellar in the court, especially in the net.
And 2 points is what Quezon needs to seal this match. Tudlasan is met on top. And you know what they say, Rafa, in sports. If you smell blood, you go for the kill.
You go for
And
the kill.
that is what the defending champs are doing tonight.
Yes, it's match point now for the Quezon Tangerines. Carol, that monster block right there by Zam Nolasco.
And
nonetheless.
we are at match point. The defending champs, they want game 3. They need to seal this one. Can Biñan stay alive? Basilio. Oh, good block by Tira-Tira. And Samantha says, not yet.
Tira-Tira saves there a match point. 6 match points ang inaabol dito ng Biñan. Pero kalma muna, sabi ni Zam. Kalma muna tayo, guys. Kalma muna.
Test of composure para sa Biñan. Dito, Rafa. Match point. Can Biñan rally back? Or will Quezon seal this game number 2 and force the decider? Samantha Nolasco says, I want game 3.
Samantha Nolasco with that exclamation point to end our match. 3-0 for our defending champions. Nico, it's been a great 3 sets. You can see yung laban ng both squads natin. But this one right here, a very nice, powerful spike by Zam Nolasco.
And this is what we talked about earlier, Rafa, sa pregame. The battle of the heavyweights. Biñan not delivering the knockout punch. But they have another chance to do it in game 3. And it is the defending champs showcasing their championship mental. Backs against the wall. And they respond in dominant fashion. That is the Quezon Tangerines winning this in straight sets, forcing the deciding game number 3.
Now we're even series natin, best of 3. 1 for Quezon and 1 for Biñan. upper blood talaga itong si
Yeah.
Quezon today.
And if you are Biñan, Rafa, still a lot to look forward to. May Game 3 pa tayo. But post-game interviews and more dito sa ating pagbabalik.
Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Sa ating pag-iilaw ngayong 2025, muli nating sisindihan ang diwa ng pagkakaisa at pag-asa. Patuloy ang pamalahang lungsod ng Biñan sa pagsisikap na gawing mas maunlad, mas ligtas, at mas kaayang-ayang tahanan ang Biñan. Totoo po, may mga lugar pa rin tayong binabaha. May mga kababayang pang nahihirapan at may mga puna pa rin dumarating. Pero ngayong gabi, habang pinapailaw natin ang lungsod, pinapaalala natin, hindi natin nakakalimutan ang ating mga hamon at ginagawa natin ang lahat upang malagpasan ang mga ito. Kahit may unos, pipiliin pa rin natin magliwanag hindi lang para sa iilan, kundi para sa mas nakararami. Naway ang liwanag ng Pasko ay magdala ng paghilom, pag-unawa at panibagong lakas para sa bawat pamilyang Biñanense.
May dalang ngiti, ang liwanag at ligayang nanginginig. Ang mga puso'y gising, nag-aalab ang pag-ibig ng tahimik. O inuman ng kasaysayan, ang tinatang taong bayan nagmamahalan at nagbibigayan. Ang Pasko na may dalang ngiti, ang liwanag at ligayang nagniningning. Ang mga puso'y gising, nag-aalab ang pag-ibig na taimtim. O hinubog ng kasaysayan, ang tinig ng taong bayan na ngayon nagmamahalan at nagbibigayan. Ang ilaw ng
Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay po ang ating mahal na lungsod ng Biñan. Merry Christmas po sa ating lahat.
Nagbabalik ang MPVA 25-18, 25-15, 25-19. Yan po ang naging talaan natin dito after 3 excruciating and thrilling sets of action. It is the defending champs keeping their title defense alive and forcing that deciding game number 3. A lot of players showed up when needed for Quezon. Pero sino ang napili mo dito, Rafa, na Queen of the Court natin?
You know what, today, someone who showed up really for her team and rallied her team to win this game, none other than Rhea Aya Densing, our Queen of the Court. Kita mo yung kanyang grit and passion to win this and extend this to another match.
At kasama nga ni Aya Densing ngayon ang ating Queen of the Court, ang ating courtside reporter rather, si Diana Igual. Diana, the floor is yours.
So that is right. I'm here with our Queen of the Court, no other than Aya Densing. Hindi man nga siya nakalaro ng game number 1. She made her presence felt here for game number 2. Ngayon, Aya, congratulations for getting that win. Ngayon, balikan natin yung naging laro nyo kanina. That was a very dominant performance from Quezon. Ngayon, ano ba yung tingin yung ginawa nyong iba in this game compared to game number 1?
Actually po, wala naman kaming ginawang bago po eh. Like, kung ano lang yung sinabi ni Coach, yun lang yung i-apply namin as naglalaro sa court po.
Okay, so you just forced game number 3. Ngayon, ano ba yung tingin yung gagawin nyo to make sure na makuha nyo rin yung game na yun?
Siyempre po, ibubuhos na namin lahat po kasi yun na yung pinaka-importante po sa lahat ng game po para makapasok sa finals po. Kaya sipagan pa namin.
Okay, Aya, baka may gusto kang batiin friends, family na nanonood sa'yo ngayon.
Binabati ko yung pamilya ko sa Davao City, sa Magsaysay Davao del Sur. Dahil salamat sa yung suporta kay Dave, kay Papa, and kay Mama. And sa jowa ko sa Lucena. Ingat kayo dyan.
Okay, so that's it for our Queen of the Court. Nico and Rafa, balik sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Diana Igual. And that was Aya Densing stepping up when needed para dito sa defending champs. And she helps them force game number 3. That's very humble ang naging response niya dito.
Actually, tama ka, Nico. At maayong gabi to Aya Densing. And
At ayun, tignan natin, Rafa. Are your smart powered up plays brought to you by Smart Only 5G. Only 85 pesos for 3 days. Download the Smart app and load now. And what a game this was, Rafa. Back and forth action. We thought who was going to respond? Can Biñan close it out? But Quezon taking set number 1 and dictating that offense early.
yes, actually, for set number 1, it was all about Quezon. And for set number 2 naman, although nag-try humabol itong si Biñan, but still, Quezon steered that ship. They have better offense, they had good reception, and a better serving game also. They saw the donut hole sa reception part ng Arellano Biñan. And you see that the grit and passion of the players of Quezon with, I'd like to note, Densing and Nolasco with double-digit number 16 and 15. Pero for set number 3, ito medyo nakahabol kahit papaano ang Arellano. Some points of the match, they were only down by 3. Pero again, the championship experience of Quezon prevailed over Biñan. And you can see also that gusto nila makabawi. Pero itong Arellano, they also show their heart. And with that, Laika Tudlasan had the only player in double digits with 10 points, followed by Sheena Cafe with, Sam Tira-Tira with 7 points. So this has been the Quezon Tangerine Show, but let's not discredit the fact that Arellano, Biñan also played their hearts out. But bilog ang bola, makikita natin kung ano mangyayari sa game number 3 natin, which will be...
Yeah, let's take a look first bago yan, Rafa. Yung stats
actually,
sa match na to.
For our statistics for this game number 2 of our semifinals. So our top scorer for Quezon is Densing, our Queen of the Court with 14 points. 3 blocks from Quezon compared to 2 blocks of Biñan. Service game ng Quezon was on point with 4 service aces compared to just 1 from Biñan. And mas konti ang errors on the part of Quezon. That's why ultimately they prevailed. But sa points then, for spikes, they have 45 compared to 28 of Biñan. So Quezon was the better team today. Overall, in general, they were really poised from the start. And you can see na they were up for redemption. So we will find out kung sino ang magtatapat sa finals match. Dasmariñas earlier won that game.
Yeah, and so that is why we have game number 3 for the spot in the finals. Biñan and Quezon. That is at December 5, mga kaliga. 5 p.m. po yan at the Arellano Gym. Let's see who will take that final seat in our finals. Will it be Quezon or will it be Biñan? So on behalf of all our hardworking crew here in the MPVA, our courtside reporter Diana Igual, my analyst Rafa Lipat, this has been Nico Aaron saying thank you, and we will see you for Game 3 here in the MPVA.